Hey, how you doing? Well, so far, so good. It's Friday. We got the weekend coming, though it is going to be a little chilly.
Oh, that's okay.
Good day to stay inside.
You know what you did?
Yeah. I'm just trying to, rough in. Which is very useful too.
Pardon?
It's very useful.
Oh, for sure.
It
Arms
also,
and legs and everything.
yeah, but it also opens easy flower. Where's the one shape overlapping. You can put it so I'm going to have this flower come in front, so that petal, see, I've got to break that.
Good morning. Does it make you?
Doesn't need any more.
I'm vaccinated. I know. Okay, what is this that we're doing? For ladies in particular or just general bathroom? Excuse me, is this, are you gonna be here? I remember that. Okay, so. It's funny, I don't like this angle. No, I don't like this angle actually, but I like to look at charts and stuff. Oh, no.
Well, during the time
Yeah. Are you gonna be demonstrating today? That's my most important part.
like I said, we're going to talk about overlapping shapes. Not a hard concept to grasp, but it seems to be the thing that's
It's tricky when you're doing figures.
how to break,
Yeah,
back.
and what to put in first.
Anybody on that? Okay. So Richard, Bob's here. Yeah. No, that's my personal sketchbook.
I just don't just mix
No.
stuff out here. But they were quite good.
I know I've never talked about taking drawing.
Never.
Yeah. Never heard that before. Morning. Hey everybody, how we doing?
Morning.
Morning. Oh, you guys can hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, let's stop sharing. All right. Can everybody see me now? More or less?
Yes.
Okay, good. Yay. All right.
Good morning, Charles.
Good morning. Let me halt the music for a moment.
What music is this?
That would be by a Japanese guy by the name of Tara.
It's nice.
Yeah, he does like movie backgrounds and things like that. You can find him online. You can actually download his stuff for free.
How do you spell his name?
T-E-R-A. Tara. Okay?
Like land.
Yeah, like land. All right, you guys want to sit down?
Yes.
All right. So guess where we are today?
At the center.
Yes, and it's Friday.
Yes.
Yes. And the last I got told today's the 12th or the 11th?
Love it.
11, yeah. Okay. So we're already in March. Wow.
How many weeks does this go for?
I think we got 3 more. Yeah. I think. Yeah. I'll have to check. Okay. Anyway. So today, let's see who we got here online. Well, we got Susan. Hi, Susan. Siegel.
Hi, Charles. How are you?
We got Richard, Elaine. Hey, Elaine, how you doing? You're gonna have to unmute yourself.
I'm good. How are you, Charles?
I'm good. You know, I've got your flowers that you did a couple of weeks ago, and I've been trying to share them on either Tuesdays and Thursdays, and you're never around.
I have a hard time hearing you, Charles.
You what?
I have a hard time hearing you.
You have a hard time hearing me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Huh.
That sounds fine on my end.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's probably something with your computer because, yeah, the sound, seems to be working on this thing. I'll just yell really loud. And Elaine, if you have a problem with, seeing or hearing something, just let me know, okay?
Okay, I will.
Yeah. Anyway, so who else we got here? We got John,
Yeah.
Susan, Veronica, Bob, Suzanne Siegel's here, June's here, and Richard. Okay, so we've got everybody covered. Today, what we're mainly going to be focused on is we're going to be focused on overlapping shapes and forms. Okay. So what does that mean? So in drawing, we have a two-dimensional surface. Can everybody see me? More or less?
Charles, is this a
Yep.
good for me?
Yep, more or less. More.
Okay. I need to get on the big screen, though. How do I get
Share
me?
picture.
No, no. If I share a picture, I'm going to share that. Okay. Well, all right. I'll just have to yell and keep making noise, all right? At any rate, can everybody see the drawing board here?
Yes.
Okay. Kind of, sorta. Okay.
Yeah.
So I was drawing some flowers this morning, and I just sort of roughed in a composition. Okay. Now we're going to be drawing this. Okay. So, you might want to, make note of the fact that when you look at the image, the flowers are not arranged like this. Okay. And I took a little piece of paper out of my pocket. It's called my artistic license, right? Everybody's got one. And then I freely rearranged where I put them on the page. Okay. One of the things you have to learn about making a piece of art is you're not copying what you're seeing exactly, right? You have the ability to rearrange it, to make it different, make it better. If your idea is you don't want 4 flowers in the picture, even though there are 4 flowers, you can leave one out, right? You can also maybe change the scale or the size of them, right? They don't all have to be the same size. You could make some smaller and some larger, right? And so, like, for example, if we have 3 flowers and they're equally sized, then what does that tell you? That they're all kind of about the equal distance from it. But if we make one smaller, slightly, right, then what does it do? It moves it back in the composition, right? And so playing with scale, and that's what that's referred to, the size relationships of things is referred to as the scale of things. And then overlapping, one object over another. Again, you can kind of create depth, in your composition, whether you're painting, drawing, whatever. Yes.
So I make some of the flowers smaller because I want to show that they're smaller flowers.
Okay.
I mean, but not that they're further away.
Well, now, are we talking about flowers of all of the same sort?
Yeah, but
Okay.
some of them, like some of them are partially bloomed, some of them are totally bloomed, some of them are bigger, bit like.
Yeah, they make shape and things, but the scale of them, even now the flower that I'm growing it's called a hellebore, and roughly they're all about the same size.
Okay.
It's roughly, some are a little smaller, some are really a little bit bigger. But again, changing that scale, gives you the perception in the drawing that
Distance.
of distance. Now we're not dealing with a great amount of depth here. It's not like we're dealing with a landscape and that we have mountains, 3 or 4 miles away. We're dealing with a shallow space for the most part. And then when you're dealing, let's say that we weren't drawing flowers, let's say there's a figure. Okay, same thing applies. If we're drawing a human body, for the most part, the head is not going to be that far from the feet, right? Because most people are 6 foot or under, right? So even if they're laying down and their feet are pointed toward you, the head's still going to be fairly good size. It's going to look much smaller in relationship to the feet, which are the feet, right? We'll look at an example of that in a little while. Okay. But all I'm saying is, and just keep this in mind, okay? How you place things on the page and the size relationships of them, okay, as well as whether or not, one thing sits in front of the other, are all good ways of creating some sense of depth in the drawing, right? And, not having everything lined up in, the same distance from us, okay? So let me put this image on, and that way you guys can see what I was looking at. There you go. All right, can everybody see some flowers?
Yeah.
Okay, well, those are hellebores, okay? Now, and they actually like this time of year, because this is the time of year that they sort of in bloom. Yeah, but they, they're interesting flowers. You'll notice that one of them, actually 2 of them in the background are actually green, right? And when they first open up, that's sort of the way they open, is they're green, and then as they mature, they actually turn white, okay, over time. And eventually, you'll see the green one has all those little pods in the middle of it. That will break open and become that center piece with all the little staining and stuff on it. So yeah, they go through a really interesting process.
Are they tall flowers?
Is
Sure.
that the same as a lemon rose?
Yes.
I've heard people call them that.
Because I have some at home that look like that.
Yeah.
But
Did you need help?
I've heard them call lemon rose.
You need help with the computer, she's there.
Oh,
I'm saying hi.
yeah. Question while you're here. Okay.
Yes.
All right. How can I get this from my computer? Is the way I've got it cooked out. How can I use it? Can I use the camera from here? Because I can't seem to get to it.
The camera from the TV,
Mhm.
or are you
Well,
not
either
using
one.
that? Oh, okay. Let's see.
I would be okay with either of them.
All right, let's see. Hold on.
I'm not going to be choosy. Hang on, folks.
You see what I did?
No.
Go to home
Yeah.
and then Windows.
Windows. Uh-huh.
Are you signed out?
No. Well, here. So I got to put in my password. I can't use the keyboard.
Yeah, I doubt it. Yeah, because this is on this screen, not on there.
Yeah. Okay.
You
So
okay?
that's why I.
Good.
I need the app.
I'm writing it.
Mhm. What happened?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh. It's- Use the app. Use the sheet.
Okay. And then I need to get back to letters.
I don't trust you either. That's. The things that I tell the whole world I'm 75. So I don't know you.
Okay. Done.
I told you that I'm a lot older than you. What I was going to say.
Yes, I
You
know.
really couldn't see me.
You can't use that keyboard for nothing.
You can see me. Confusion like today. Confusion like today. Maybe Seder, which is a Seder for blacks and Jews who have been using it as a Catholic church.
We're working on it. I'm just trying to get my password in this silly TV.
You had to get to that.
Sorry.
Okay, now you can do it. This is why I don't like, this. I didn't remember I couldn't do it. So, text, you gotta click.
Okay. We're getting there, little by little. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, he's very good.
Well, yeah, but I want to share that too.
Oh, the what?
My computer. I need that as well.
Say, wait a minute.
Yeah. I didn't do anything. It came up. I was getting ready to touch it and then it went away. Okay. All right. And now, can we get to the camera? I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. Technology. Wow. That's what we say. I mean, I can use the one off the TV if it's.
You're trying to use the camera on.
Yeah, that one or the ones on the TV, upper or lower. Any of them. Any of the above.
Yes, I don't know.
I don't even, because the other day it was working. And today,
And it will wait till now.
I love to
I can't get it.
okay.
It
Well,
may be taking to pull it up.
well, all right, that's fine. We'll just
Go with
we'll just go with the.
Always.
Okay.
But how about yourself?
They don't have time to do it. So,
Do what?
they don't time to-
Oh, okay, hang on a second, let me do that.
Okay. All right, we're back.
camera setting.
Oh.
You call.
Yeah.
I can't get it.
Okay. All right. Anyhow. Okay, so everybody should be seeing some flowers, right?
Yes.
Yes. Please respond.
Yes,
Otherwise-
yes.
Otherwise, I have no idea what's going on. Okay, so, now we have an echo. Lovely. Right now. Hello? Can anybody hear me?
Yep, we can hear you. And
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
We can hear you twice.
We can hear you. It's the same pictures that you originally showed.
Right. Okay. Okay. Now we're getting double as an echo. All right. Well, hey. What we're gonna have to deal with today. For now. Okay. So we're dealing with overlapping shapes, and those overlapping shapes. You know, anytime that we have one form coming in front of another, like for example, if we look at the flower over on the lower right, okay, you have a series of petals, and the one that seems to be the most forward is this one right here in the top, right? That seems to be in front of everything. Okay? And so, by nature of the fact that it moves in front of some of those other flowers, of the other petals. We get this effect of one thing sitting on the other. Now, if you look at that, on the flower,
We can't hear you, Charles.
can't hear me?
No.
The picture.
I'm sorry. What?
when you face into the drawing, you
Yeah.
muffled.
Okay. So when I add a tone along with that line, what it actually does is it actually pushes that one petal back.
Your voice is echoing.
I know. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Again. Okay. The way we set it up here now. It seems to.
Maybe if you turned it off and went back.
And you stop the audio on one of the devices.
Let me see.
On the TV. Say something there.
Hello.
Hello.
Are we getting an echo?
No.
No.
Better.
Okay. All right, good. Let's leave it alone. Yeah, it seems to be working at the moment. Whatever. It's not ever-
Got the echo back.
Oh, we got the echo back now?
Try it now.
How about now?
Yep.
Still echo?
Yes, there's an echo.
Better.
Here we go, speakers and.
Well, I just have the speakers because it doesn't have a speaker. It works without a speaker. And I don't even have the speakers plugged in right now. So, well, can I turn the sound off on the TV?
It is off.
Okay. All right. How's the sound now?
You're not echoing.
Ah, okay, good.
Good.
Well, now I don't have the TV on either. Hang on 1 second. Yeah, Sabrina's over here playing with the TV.
There we go.
All right. Come on. All right. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yep.
I don't hear myself again. That's good. Okay. So I take it that I'm not sounding like I'm in a cave or something like that.
Correct.
Yay! All right, technology. Don't you love it? No. Okay.
That's why I always prefer to do something in person,
Yeah.
because something always goes wrong.
Yeah. So, okay. As I was saying, all right, and I'll repeat this. All right. We were looking at that flower. And, you know, I've got to create the illusion that one thing is sitting in front of the other, right? So I made the shape of that top petal. And then I made the shape of the petal that lay directly underneath it, right? And then right here along the edge, I added a little bit of value, which helped push this petal back. Can everybody see that? Can everybody see
Where's
that?
the value? Just like it's a little.
Very little.
Very little. Okay.
If you can get closer, can you pull that easel closer?
Anything for you guys. Okay. Oh, okay. I can see myself. Okay. So what I'm talking about is you see
Okay.
you know, I drew in this petal, and this is the one that's closest to us, right?
Right.
And then I wanted to push this one back. So I drew the shape of it, and then I just took and I added a little bit of value to it. So I just darkened it. And wrote it back. And see how that, you know, gave me an overlapping shape? See,
Yes.
one thing in front of another, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's real subtle stuff when you're drawing these things, but you've got to look for one thing in front of another. If you don't see that, right, then the drawing ends up kind of flat. Okay, now let me show you a different example. And this is something more nuanced, okay, than the overlapping flower. So let's see. That's not the one. This one. Okay. So now you have a human form, right? And you got a woman, and she's laying down. And what's going on with her? Well, her arms are above her head, okay, but she's lying down, and her feet are closer to us than her head, right? And so this is what we call foreshortening.
I
Okay.
can take a picture of this because it's already.
Yeah. Okay, so it's called foreshortening. And this is a common problem in trying to draw the human form or figure, is how do you make this foot feel like it sits in front of, this lower part of the leg, which sits in front of this knee, which sits in front of the upper part of the leg, which sits in front of the hip, right? And so, you've got one thing sitting on top of another. And it's like, how do you draw that, right? And you can't do it with a contour line. See, you can't make one line from the hip all the way down to the toe, right? Because if you do, what ends up happening is that becomes one flat shape, okay? So instead, and let me just draw this real quick, and then I'll put it on the screen for you guys to see. So what we're looking for, in fact, is what we call overlapping figures. And if you guys want to stand back here, so you can kind of see how that's done. Well, I'm starting there first. Again, I'm just kind of demonstrating how to indicate overlapping shapes right now. Here, broken inside there, broken inside here, and that, and that. There. Okay, so let me kind of walk you guys through this. While I was on sabbatical there. Oh my God, the echo is back. I don't get it. I'm sorry. Anyway. Everybody see this? So I got a leg, right? So I drew the shape. And then that toe right there. Breaks inside that. And then you see you get the top. Can you see that? Yeah, about like there. Okay. And then it goes back to the heel. And you see how the heel again breaks inside of that. And then you get kind of the ankle. And then behind the ankle, you start the calf, the bottom side of the leg, moving back. So you see what I'm doing is I'm breaking those lines. Okay, it's not a full here. Okay, I didn't start. Hang on, one second. You see, I didn't make like one continuous line, right? See, I didn't stay on the outline or the edge, okay? What I did is I looked at where those edges met a shape or a form and broke inside of it. And I actually broke the line on the bottom. All I did is I just made line. What I refer to commonly. You're muted, Susan. You're still muted, Susan. I see you talking, the hands wait.
I'm just not hearing.
You're not hearing anything?
I'm hearing, it's like horribly good.
Yeah, because we're getting an echo. Again. Yeah. All right. Tell you what. You got the idea. We're looking for overlapping shapes. We're going to start drawing. I'm going to give you 30 minutes for each of these drawings. Free. And we'll probably get a shorter drawing. Okay, now. Don't have to draw. You could draw a part. You know, but look for overlapping shapes. Okay.
I don't know what you're saying.
Susan, look for one that overlaps another.
I'm not getting the ending.
Okay. I'm looking. I want you to look for one shape that sits in front of another.
Okay.
Overlapping shapes. That's what we're dealing with today. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Oddly enough, the echo went away. Again. Okay. So, like I said, we're going to do 30 minutes each. Okay? We're going to do figures. We're going to do flowers. And again, you don't have to do the whole thing. You know, you can do a little part of it, but look for how you're going to put one thing in front of another. Or if you're doing a figure, how you're going to break that line inside so that you know that one part of the body is in front of another one. Okay? Does that make sense? Kind of, sort of? Do I need to get the coffee truck to go by you guys' house and like dose you up on caffeine or something? Okay. All right. Okay. So
I think we should have had mimosas for this session.
Mimosas? Okay. Yeah, margaritas. Yeah, that would help. All right. So away we go. So again, we're gonna do 30 minutes at a time. And since we've already got we'll start with her. Okay. And then we'll start away. And I'm back on echo again. I wonder what that's going to do with the music. Yeah, we can pull buttons. All right. Waiting on people to get their fingers. Folks, yeah, it doesn't matter. Grab the paper and the board. Let's get rocking and rolling here. Yeah. paper, more horizontal than vertical. And I'll move this out of the way. So that somebody sitting over here can see. Hmm?
Horizontal, like that.
Yeah.
Okay. And you have no care about how big it is, right?
What?
The any size we want.
Yeah. Yeah, and you don't have to draw the whole thing. You know, I mean, you can draw just one part. Okay. The idea is
One at a time.
look for the overlapping shapes.
Yep.
And form. Because that's what we're after here. Is understanding how that works. So you can grade one thing. All right. Dare I try music?
It's your show.
All right, let's see how this flies. You know, we'll try it. You know, anything once, right? Whoop. Wrong button. Go ahead and do that. Okay. So, how's everybody doing? How many people are pulling their hair out?
Ma'am.
Actually, this wasn't too bad, I didn't think.
You didn't think it was too bad? Okay. Well, we'll look at everything on Tuesday. If you send it in. Okay. So we're going to go now. This is the extreme foreshortened view. Okay. Now we're going to go to, let's see what I can find. That's not bad. Well, we're going to do that one before it's all over. Oh dear. Yeah. Let's try this one. Okay. All right. So again, you got
Go
to
back to the flowers.
So again, you
Let's
got
go back to a flower.
you got to think about, overlapping shapes, right? What's happening here? See, her feet are the thing that's closest to you, right? Her hip, the back of her hip is actually the thing that's furthest away from you, right? And so how are you going to create that depth, that distance? And you're going to have to look for places. Can everybody see the cursor moving around up here? Like here, where this shape overlaps, this shape, right? And then look right here at the top. See this line, how it moves down? And it's in front of this little tiny triangle right here, which is attached to the torso, right? So again, that moves the hip in front of the torso itself. So again, it's like overlapping shapes. Now, in this case, she has clothes, which help you, to create the illusion of volume. Not that you have to draw the wrinkles and the folds, but look how these shapes move around the form. See, they explain, how round her leg is. The same thing with the sleeve up here, right? The neck collar, the neck here. And look at the arm. See how the shadows and things, see, goes inside, and see the outside, the deltoid goes around, to the upper part of the arm. So you've got lots of overlapping shapes here, right? And you're gonna have to find an overlapping shape right here at the elbow as well. So you have to break the line, so that you know that the forearm is in front of the elbow. Make sense? Okay. All right. 30 minutes. And I promise I'll change the music. To something.
Charles, how do we get these pictures into you?
You email. Okay, just email them to me. My email address. And then I'll collect them, and then You got that?
No.
Okay.
It's been echoing, can't make out.
Yeah, I know. I can't really do anything about that. We had it gone. No. Okay, we're gonna do one more drawing. Now, let me ask, it's 11:41 now, so that's gonna give us maybe 20 minutes. Is there anybody that wants to stay about another 10 minutes since we got kind of jumbled up and technical things and stuff? Because I can stay till like 12:15. Anybody wanting to do that? Susan, you're muted. Here.
I think I need a break for a second.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if everybody wants to take about a 5-minute break and go to the bathroom, something like that, we can do that and then come back and start.
Thank you.
Okay. How was that for everybody?
That was hard.
That was fine. Okay.
I should say challenging.
Yeah. Well, it's supposed to be challenging, but
Yeah.
but you weren't losing your hair over it, right?
No.
Okay, good. You know, we don't want to make anybody prematurely bald, you know, especially me. You know.
Right.
I don't know if you could call me prematurely bald. Yeah, I'm hanging on to a little bit of it. Susan Siegel? Hey, how was that for you?
That was very hard.
That was hard. Okay.
Yeah.
What did you
The first one, she was a little deformed.
Okay. And then the second one?
The second one, I kind of gave up in between because I just found it really challenging.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing somehow it was harder with the clothes on. I don't know. It just.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you couldn't see those breaking points quite as easily, probably, right? So, okay. I'd like to see what you did. Okay. So if you can send it to me, we can talk about it, and you know, I can try to walk you through some of it, or you can hold it up right now and we can take a look at it.
I can show you the first one. I won't show the second one.
Well, okay, either one. Okay, can you lift it a little bit higher? There you go, a little bit more. Okay, actually, you got a really nice kind of gestural movement to that, and okay, overall, it seems to work. Now,
except her legs are very deformed.
Yeah, but she did look deformed because of all the foreshortening. And, you know, now I'm looking at your drawing and it's kind of at an angle, you know, so I can't really tell absolutely. But the foot and the leg coming forward could have been a little bit, the foot could have been bigger, you see, because the foot was the thing that was closest to it. So if you made that foot about half again as big, then it would actually look closer to us, see. Right. But, you know, as far as, you know, the general proportions through the body, you know, all of those look pretty good. It's, you've kind of squeezed the legs down a little bit to get them on the page, you know. And so
I did the legs first.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah, all you need to do is just, you know, add a little more weight and make that foot bigger. And, you know, I'm saying it like in the thigh and the calf, you know, just make them a little bit thicker on one leg that's almost straight. And then the foot, you know, again, about half again as big, you know, from front to back. And you know, and it will, you should be able to get that effect that you want of the foreshortening. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, you know, not terrible, you know?
And am I supposed to break up the charcoal because they're like big pieces?
Yeah, you can. You can break it into smaller pieces that you can handle. And you can also take like a blade, like a razor blade or an X-Acto knife, and you can shave it down to a point, you know, so that you get like a sharp point on it. And that way you'll have a better edge to draw with, you know, like a long edge. And then all of those shavings keep in like a little bottle, you know, and then what you can do with that,
I know what you mean.
yeah, you can sprinkle it on the paper and rub it and make a tone on the paper before you start drawing. See, and you don't waste it, you know, it's something that you can still use.
Okay,
Okay?
thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. She's back. Okay, so, let's see. It is, 11:46. So we'll go to a quarter after, if you guys can hang in there. You know, if you can't, I understand, you know, you got other things to do. But, yeah, we'll do, 30 minutes. Yeah. Okay, well, let's get everybody started here. We'll take a look at it. Let's see, what do we want to do? Let's do this flower, okay? Yay! And in fact, I'll enlarge it a little bit. How about that? So you can really see it. Okay, so I'll try to put on, some nice kind of jazz music, okay? None of the electro stuff. Makes you feel like you're pounding your head against the wall.
I can't see it.
I know. That's because the music's in front of it. Now you can.
No, I can't. I can see you. I can't see the flower.
Oh, you can't see the flower. Oh.
No flower.
That kind of doesn't work, does it?
No.
All right. How about now?
There you go.
Is that better?
That's more better.
It's only a piece of it, though. Oh, okay,
Got it?
that's good.
Okay, so look for those overlapping shapes on this thing. It's kind of tricky. That's pretty fun flower. You know, I wish I could really play. You know, it's something that I grew in my pot, outside the wall. Yeah, all kinds of stuff. And it made me, friends, other artists. And especially
Come on, give up.
sorry, what?
So I'm addicted to this.
You've got about 5 more minutes, okay? Just to let you know.
Someone up. Thank you. What could be easier for me? That one in black and white. Yeah, since it's in color, it makes it harder to shade.
Yeah, yeah, well, it's a lot more stuff.
You know.
Sure, color. So yeah, if we were all in black and white. If you guys want.
Thank you.
That's kind of if you ever need.
The same, and the right behind it, if I move it behind, it's like they're not snapping the same as the flower. I didn't post the same. Start at the flower like this. Okay. This is the beginning. So you know it's the hardest part. Then I noticed I did all the flowers after yes, that's right. Okay, so then I'm up. That's better.
Well, see that, see that. And then that wind. Well, that's what they all do. Well, that was the bell. How was that?
Not too bad. I have a question, Charles. Is it maybe not today? Maybe not today, but can we also see what the people in the class are doing? Like we show ours on Tuesday.
Right. Yeah, well, I'm having them send me their things via email so that we
Oh, okay.
so that we can share them on Tuesday as well.
Ah, super.
Uh-huh. But yeah, you know, we want to look at everybody's.
Yeah. Good.
What they're doing here, what you're doing, right? And of
Right.
course, then, you know, they can also send in other stuff that they're doing as well. And
That's great. That's great.
I have a bunch of your.
Are you gonna be here?
I'm gonna be here all rest of the That's fine. All right. Anyway, so if you guys shoot me an email, right, and just ask me to send you the images, I'll attach them and I'll send them to you, and you can have them. That way, you can work on them longer if you want. It'll be up to you. And other than that, have a happy Friday. Stay warm tomorrow.
Well, it's gonna be cold tomorrow.
It is. It's going to get chilly tonight.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, have a good weekend.
You guys too.
Enjoy, everybody.
And like I said,
Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye.
yeah, just shoot me an email.
Bye-bye.
I'll send everything to you. Okay. All right. You got that, Susan? Or yeah, Suzanne.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. All right. Bye.